Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Anderson wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to
see for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Anderson will throw. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the play on third down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Fox. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's open on the right. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Here comes the heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Quarterback keeps it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on it. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Anderson will throw. Under fire. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. Here comes the hurry-up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down. Low.
Going for it all. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Pittsburgh. We are the eyes and ears.
Play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Hall. The Hokies are rolling down the field.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The field goal is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
7, Virginia Tech, 3.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On the run, fires downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws for the tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking for space. It's Fox. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll operate out of split backs. Sends it back in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The option look. He'll pitch it. On the move at the 30. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Keeps looking downfield. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Fires to the right. He's got it. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Caught over the middle. It's Doyle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within 1. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Anderson will throw. Under fire. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Using the quick game. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. is on its way.
Whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Great place to start for this offense. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Anderson will throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You start with this kind of field position, if you have to settle for a field goal attempt, demoralizing. Third down coming up. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Anderson wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Gets it out fast. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. To the air on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away on fourth down. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Anderson will throw. Bringing the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. And Virginia Tech quarterback sends the offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Red pass, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Anderson wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Robertson. Oh, he got loose. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, guys. 9 points. He's cost his own team. You got to wonder what his confidence is like right now.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hall.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give on the option. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Hokies! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when his team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
Wants to go up top. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dumps it off to the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Anderson wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Robertson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Looking downfield on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Makes the catch. It's Robertson. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot for them.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.